Alright, good morning peoples. Today I'm going to go through my hospital bag. I am planning on having a home birth, but obviously I've had this packed for a while and keeping it packed just in case. You never know what might happen. And there's going to be a cat in the video because she won't leave me alone. Haven't actually looked at it for a while because, as I said, I'm planning a home birth, so I just forgot about it. It's been at the top of the cupboard, ready to go in an emergency. Ignore Sappy pulling at all my blankets. Alright, so inside we have a robe, which just is easy access for feeding. It's super soft. It was just on special at Kmart, really cheap. I might try it on for you guys in a second. This robe is literally just a robe. Doesn't quite fit pregnant either, but I mean, I'll still have a bump and a belly, but it'll be like a little bit squishier and flatter and not quite as protruding. But yeah, this is just to chuck on over whatever I'm wearing or chuck on over nothing, and I can just stick a boob out and feed bum. Bum? Feed bub. So, there you go. Sappy done. You're a pain in the ass. A hairbrush. I don't know if I should lay all this stuff out for you guys, but anyway. In case of, you know, induction or just ending up in hospital but not being fully in labour, I've got some word search and Sudoku to just have on hand because it can get very boring in hospital. This I got from Pat, but it's just a belly support band. I had one given to me last labour from the physio at the hospital. And obviously it wasn't fancy like this, it was a cheap free one, but it helped so much. So this time around I got these. I did get them super duper cheap at the time. There was like a promotion on, and you could pick 2 items that were like $1 versus their normal price, and this was one of them. Hayden's come in, as you guys can hear. Some breastfeeding friendly clothes. So this shirt sits up higher than your stomach and is just really open for breastfeeding and whatnot. I'll put all these clothes on so you can see. It's also too big for me, so it's just for like right after postpartum to be really comfortable. As I said, this I don't really like too much, but it's only tight around here. It is for in maternity as well, but it's just a bit big for me. It's a size 14. So it's just a bit big and baggy, and so I'm not really going to wear it much, but it's going to be great for after Bub is born, if I was in the hospital, or I'll use it here as well, just as something to chuck on. It has booby access either side. I did that right as a car drove past. But it also doesn't put any pressure on my stomach, because it just, the strap is up here and it just sits. So it's going to be nice and comfy and just loose and good for right after labour when everything hurts a lot. Plain leggings. This one I love, okay? It's just a breastfeeding shirt, but it's got a built-in face mask that literally is like a turtleneck that pulls up and sits over your ears and stuff, and it says spread kindness, not germs. Breastfeeding friendly. I'll show you guys that on. Hello. Alright, so this, as I said, this is a sort of, it's again not actually maternity, but it's quite stretchy. It's a soft, like sporty, silky material, but it's breastfeeding friendly. So it has boob access either side. Like obviously it's a pathetic mask. It's like a very thin material, but I'm glad you like it. But just the idea I found funny, and I thought it'd be good because, like, if I do end up in hospital, I'm obviously not going to be wearing the mask all the time. Like, I can't wear it while I'm sleeping. This would just be good to be wearing, and then if someone comes in the room and I can't grab my mask quickly, I can just like slip it on and I have the faintest little tiny bit of protection, you know. I don't know. And it makes Hayden smile, so why not? This is just one of my long sleeve breastfeeding shirts that I just have. So yeah, it gives access there. Easy access. The only thing is it's a bit scary to like It's a bit scary to fall asleep feeding baby wearing this, just because of these like cotton layers always seem to like sit on top of the child's head, and it's like for out and about and during the day it's good. And then this is a really soft, and it was on special, $8 down from 17. Really soft Kmart maternity jumper, but it's not like a super thick jumper. This I can chuck on over top. These aren't specifically like during pregnancy ones, they're more for after pregnancy, but as you can see it's stretchy, gives boob access, doesn't look amazing pregnant. But yeah, I really like that. It's so comfortable and so stretchy and so soft. I really want more, but they're quite expensive. We've got a Harker, just a cheap rip-off version, but works the exact same. Good for catching letdowns and also just like pumping, but without the physical like forcing the milk out. They just have slight suction, so it doesn't bring in your milk amazingly, which is a good thing because you don't want to stimulate an oversupply, which is the issue I had last time. So a packet of Kmart nursing pads. These are reusable ones. They were $10 or $12, which for reusable nursing pads is incredibly cheap, I have since discovered. The hospital, well, Armidale, I don't actually know what Fiona Stanley does, but surely they're the same. They usually supply pads, but just in case, or like just in case you get stuck and your room hasn't been restocked, or when you're heading home and stuff, I have just a couple in my bag. He's going to be very loud in the background. I've got Pure Lan, which is just a cheaper version of the lanolin. Lanolin? Is that the right thing? Yeah, lanolin cream. I usually just get the little purple lanolin, but this was way cheaper, so I got that. I don't know if it was on special or not, but yeah. This is just a maternity bra. It's one of my non-favourite ones, so it just lives in the hospital bag. I am currently living in my maternity bras. This is the one bra that's not maternity bra that I have that fits currently, and I happen to be wearing it. I just meant to show you guys the clip, but there's no clip because it's the only bra I have that's not some maternity. These are some of my favourite ones. I think they're from Big W. They're Underworks. I'm pretty sure that's Big W. Cheap, comfy, nothing special about them. They come with padding, but I take it out because it just gets messed up in the wash, and when you're getting your boob out to breastfeed all the time anyway, you sort of get over the fact that your nipples show through your shirt. A charger. Obviously we're going to grab our chargers if we end up going to hospital, but this is like one of the spare chargers that I just have in there, so just in case we forget, we have a charger. It's like a absorbent coolant material, so you can wet this and chuck it around your neck and stuff, and it's very helpful. Scrunchy little heat pack. This is a maternity bra I haven't actually tried. It's a new one. I think I got it from Wish or Pat. It was like one of the cheap ones. I just thought I'd give it a go, so I hope it fits and is comfortable, because the actual pad isn't like, it's not removable like in these. It's actually built in, which is amazing because then it doesn't get like all crumpled up and go missing in the wash. Oh, I got weird hiccups that are refluxy. So I'm really hoping this works, because it is nice to, you know, not have your nipples showing through your shirt occasionally. Well, I've only got one pair. One pair of my massive granny undies. Surely I put more pairs in there than that. Gotta go find some more pairs to chuck in here now. They're just the oversized undies I have. Super stretchy, really light, thin material. And these are the low ones because I found the low ones better personally, but they were originally recommended to me to get the high-waisted ones, and I have a couple high-waisted ones just in case of C-section, and also some people get more pain down here than up here, but like my stomach was still big and they're not maternity, so the low ones just worked better. And then Perineal Pack, which I honestly might take one of these out and put it in the fridge. Look, what am I looking at? A hook? Wow. But yeah, these are Perineal Ice Packs. They're really fun to play with. Luckily they haven't been used yet, or I would be less willing to play with them, but they're so cool. And basically they sit in like a pad. These ones were one of the more expensive purchases, but I also got them on special on eBay, so normally expensive but cheaper than they usually would have been. That's what's in my hospital bag. I'm probably going to rearrange this a bit because now it's more hopeful, certain, kind of, that I'm having a home birth, and I want some of these way more accessible. I was going to just like get them out of the hospital bag, but now I'm like I kind of want one of these in the freezer already, sort of thing. So I think I'm going to put some of these in my nappy bag, such as the lanolin cream and a couple of the nursing pads and whatnot. Not that I expect my milk to come in that quickly, but... And yeah, also this little heat pack, it did have a cover, I don't know where it went. Instead of being filled with wheat, it's actually filled with... I have lanolin in my head. Lupins. I love lupins. I could literally just jump in a silo of lupins. Very, very dangerous. Don't do it. But I could, and just like float, and it just would be amazing. And I also like eating them straight out of a silo as well. They're just rounder and they smell nicer, and I really like that these are lupin heat packs instead of wheat bags. And also this size is perfect because I got something, it was like a form of vasoconstriction, which the blood vessels in and around my nipples would constrict like crazy. Kind of like when you get goosebumps or just get cold and your nipples go hard, but an extreme version and triggered by hormones or something rather than the cold, which meant that it burns and it stung, and the only relief I could get was having like a warm shower and having warm water over my chest, which with a newborn it's hard to just jump in a shower. Yes, Dave. I also noticed I often got it when I was feeding him on one side, and the other side would be really painful. Him feeding would help a bit, I think, because his mouth was warm and he was drinking. But the other side would get really, really, really sore. So I'd use a heat pack and stick this in my bra, and it like fits perfectly in my bra, and it just helped so much. I wish I had 2 of these. And then I think that might be it for the video. So if you enjoyed watching and you want to see what's in baby's hospital bag, I'm going to go through all my bags today, so a whole bunch of videos. I think they'll be separate just for ease of viewing the one you want to watch. What I had in baby's hospital bag, and then I'm also going to go through my nappy bag and restock that as a nappy slant hospital bag. So those are future videos that will be coming out, assuming I magically don't go into labour right now and someone doesn't interrupt too much. I'll see you guys in the next video, whichever one comes out, and yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. See you guys. You gonna say bye, peoples? Bye. You know how to do it. Alright, just turn it off. Yeah. Oh, I mean, I need to record more.